Hey mamas, so we took Sonny Boy on his very first staycation and we traveled from Chagonas all the way to the village of Grand Riviere, which, if you know, is a pretty long drive, so it took us approximately 3 hours to get there. And of course, if you're like me, when you hear Grand Riviere, you automatically think about the leatherback turtles. So we did indeed do the leatherback turtles tour, so I would do a completely separate video on that. This was actually my third time in Grand Riviere to see the leatherback turtles, and it's definitely not going to be my last. I don't know, I just really enjoy the Ladderback Turtle tour. It is so interesting. And to be honest, every time I go, I always learn something new about the Ladderback Turtles. Of course, you get in different tour guides. So, they would explain things to you differently and you'll just get a whole different feel of the whole experience. One thing though, I never got to see the turtles hatch. And I learned at this store that the turtles take about 2 months to hatch and therefore the better time to come, well, not the better time to come, the time to come if you want to see the turtles hatch is more like around the July August season. So anyway, we stayed in a beach house called Turtle Vista, and it was one of the most affordable options, but it was also very beautiful. The place was very nice, it was very clean, and for me, when I'm staying at a place, cleanliness is the most important part. In addition to that, the beach is directly behind the beach house, so while you are sleeping you can actually hear the waves crashing, and it was just really, it's really peaceful. And the host was also extremely nice. Now, the only thing about this whole experience and this whole staycation down Grand Riviere, we had trouble finding places to eat. So for some reason, I didn't consider looking up places to eat nearby before I got there. I just assumed because I live in Central and there's always food places, like I could literally walk out the street and meet like 2 or 3 gyromen at any point in time. So I assumed it would be the same thing around that area, but unfortunately it was not. So the first night that we got there, there was no place nearby to get something to eat. I did message the host to find out if there's any place nearby that we could get something to eat. She gave me a number for someone that normally does like food and stuff. So I did message the person, and then when I she called me back and she told me about burger, and then she told me about loaded fries, and then she called me back to tell me that unfortunately, apparently it is her daughter that does the food, and then when she called the daughter, apparently the daughter wasn't doing any food that particular night. So we were a bit disappointed there, but she was really nice to us and she was real apologizing. So, I was telling her that it's okay and whatnot, whatnot. But I did work with things like bread, peanut butter. I worked with like the mac and cheese where you just have to add hot water to it and microwave it. And the beach house was equipped with like everything: microwave, fridge, all of that. So yeah, besides our struggle for food, we did have a pretty decent time and I did vlog every day. So y'all can stay tuned for those videos.